Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new episode of Dungeons of Dreadmore, Conquest of the Wizardlands. This is a new series which will be replacing the Operate Eclipse one that I've been doing up until now. Usually I'm not much to celebrate the dying and replacing of a series, but I want to make this very clear that this will be the new game that we will be replacing, and this is a new series. Ultimately, this will not count very much as this is a brand new series and this is a brand new game, which, much like Art of Rally, I have never played before I began this series. So I'm entirely new to this game. And I'm also not entirely sure about the technical details which would get involved in recording a video of a let's play of it. So I don't know, because this is the first episode of the series, I don't know exactly how this will look on CrowdZone or YouTube. There might be technical glitches, like there might be the issue that the video just doesn't look right on your screen or whatever. I'll fix these issues as we go along, so please don't expect for the first video to be perfect. There might be some glitches or hiccups every now and then, but hopefully everything will go smoothly as we move along. Now, because this is the very first time I play this series and I've got no fucking idea how to play it, the first episode will only cover the tutorial, and that's about it, in which I will be learning the basic stuff on how to play the game, because otherwise I will be completely and utterly lost. Now there are a lot of tutorials, apparently. Like, goddamn, there's a lot of them. So there's movement, combat skills, food, item use, and all of this stuff. So I will try to cover most of them in this video. I don't know if this is doable, but we shall see. Let's start with movement. Learn how to move your character around. Okay, so you will use the default key bindings, and auto loot will be turned off while you are learning about the horrors that await you in the dungeon. Don't worry, you can take all your customizations with you at the end of the school day. Welcome to Dungeons of Dreadmore. We've got a lot to cover today, so let's get started. The object of Dungeons of Dreadmore is not necessarily to beat the game. Beating the game is very hard. Instead, go into the game seeing if you can do just a little bit better than you did last time. Eventually, you will win. First, however, the Hero Certification Board requires us to explain to you how to play the game so that you can die appropriately at the hands of your enemies. First, let's learn how to move the hero. Moving in Dungeons of Dreadmore is easy. The WASD keys on the keyboard will move your hero up, left, down, and right, respectively. Try walking over to the first lever and flipping it. To activate an object in Dungeons of Dreadmore, simply click on it. Okay, this looks easy enough. Let's click the lever. Did I click it? Pull lever. Very good. The Dwarven Educational Grate has opened, and you may now proceed to the very small watery maze section of the tutorial. If you don't want to use the keyboard, you can also click on the floor. Your hero will then move to the appropriate square. Okay. Try using the mouse to move your way through the watery maze below. Note that you can just click on an object like the lever to move directly to it. Let's go with this. This looks pretty easy, I'm not going to lie. Well done, this completes the first tutorial. And you get a gold star. Nice, we are great. Let's do the next tutorial now. Every time you move or perform an action in Dungeons of Dreadmore, you and the monsters alternate taking turns. You move, then they move, then you can move, etc. To demonstrate this principle, let's kill something. This little fellow here is the tutorial Deagle, one of many Deagles that you will encounter. Let's kill it quick. To attack a monster, simply move next to it, either with the WASD buttons or with the mouse, and click on him to attack. Okay. I have battled Deagles more fearsome than thee. Okay, so Deagle, it's an animal, attack monster, it is lightly injured, a strange little bird thing that tunnels through walls with its odd rubbery nasal appliance. This monster is trying to kill you. Well, you sure beat him into a bloody pulp. Congratulations. And I get another gold star. Excellent. No man ever became a great warrior by merely clicking on his enemy. You must apply combat skills and magic if you wish to survive the dungeon. This level contains 4 mighty Deagle warriors. Look at them thirsting for your blood. If you simply charge in and try clicking on them, you'll get slaughtered. Fortunately, there is an easier way. In your skill belt on the right hand side of the screen, you have access to a skill. The skills you can access depend on your initial career choices that you make at the start of the game. In this case, you are a mighty axe wielder and as such have access to the mighty Norwegian Axenado. Click on the Axenado icon to equip it. Axenado. Destroy your foes with the axe-wielding powers described in the ancient sagas. With this skill, you can hit all of the enemies in the area around you. Excellent, now we can kill some Deagles. Notice how the Axenado icon now appears in the small gold box at the bottom of the screen. This means that it is active and can be executed by right-clicking on a square with your mouse. Move up to the Deagle, hold down right-click to see the squares that you can target. Release right-click to fire the Axenado. Now go kill that Deagle. Where is it? Ah, here it is. Okay. A strange little bird. Yeah, I have already read that. Let's see then. You do your Viking ancestors proud. Notice that some numbers have now appeared on top of the skill and how it appears to be disabled. This is because your skill has a cooldown period and you must wait before you can use it again. We've opened up a chamber to the Deagle nests. You can hit space to pass your turn and they will advance on your position. Wait for them to have you surrounded and then attack with your Norwegian Axenado. Okay. Oh fuck. Yeah, I think they want to surround me, that's for sure. Okay, they are attacking me. Now let's use the Axenado. Excellent. This completes the combat ability section of tutorial. Combat abilities do different things. They try them and find out. I got another gold star. Next tutorial. Let's start by killing a Deagle. You should be old hat at this by now. Sure, why not? Should I use the Norwegian accent? Oh, I don't even have the skill anymore. Look how well you're doing at killing Deagles. There's blood everywhere. Bless your little heart. You may have noticed at this point that your health is low. Not really. It's only 27 out of 41, so it's pretty full. Health is represented by the red bar at the bottom of the screen. If your health falls to 0, you will die. This ends the current game. You can regain health in a few ways. First, you can simply wait, either by moving around the dungeon or by hitting space. This waits a turn. Your hero will regain health slowly on his own. If your hero eats food, he will regain health more quickly. 1 point of health every turn. We've left some in the dungeon for you. Go pick it up and eat it. To eat food, pick it up and drop it in your belt. Then press right click to eat. Okay. There's a dire sandwich. This sandwich is of great stature. It has unmanned better heroes than you. Dare you feed upon its glory? Should I put it in my build then? How do I put it in here? Okay, I put it in here. Okay, now right click it. Now go kill the other deagle. Excellent. There we go. Fuck you, you deagle. That sounds like a racial slur. Excellent. Next tutorial. One of the fun things about Dungeons of Dreadmore is that you never know what items will do. You are encouraged to learn by experimentation, death, and starting a new game. Press I to open your inventory or click on the inventory button. Where's the inventory? Okay, I see it. This is your backpack. You can store items in it. Clicking the inventory button again or pressing I will close it. You can also close it by hitting the little gold X. You can also drag the backpack around by clicking the top of it and dragging it to where you want to move it again. Okay. Try picking up the potion of Aqua Regia and putting it in your inventory. Aqua Regia, also known as the alchemist's friend. It will do considerably more than rot your teeth if you drink it. Now try right-clicking on the potion to drink it. Okay, sure, why not? The acid burns through your body, preparing you from this world and onto the next tutorial. Excellent. Next tutorial. While journeying through the dungeon, you may encounter a variety of weapons and armor. Many of these weapons and armor are better than what you start off with, and the key to success is upgrading your equipment whenever possible. Next to you is a mace. Pick that up. Now that you have a mace, we need to put it into your equipment. You can open the character panel by pressing C or by clicking the character button on the bottom of the screen with your mouse. Okay. This is the character panel where you can see your character's attributes and can also equip weapons and armor. You can equip weapons and armor by depositing them in the appropriate slot. On the bottom of the panel you can see your statistics. You have two types of statistics: primary attributes and secondary attributes. Primary attributes: burliness, sagacity, caddishness, nimbleness, stubbornness, and savvy do not directly affect your performance. They are, however, used to calculate your secondary statistics. For instance, your counterattack percentage is calculated from your nimbleness and your caddishness. Okay, where do I see the counterattack percentage though? Doesn't look like it's written over here, but whatever. Your secondary attributes include all sorts of stuff. Run the mouse over any attribute to see what it does. Doesn't appear to be doing anything. I've got melee attack, ranged attack, and slashing, but that's about it. That said, you don't really need to know what everything does. Simply understand that higher numbers in the panel are better numbers. You want things to go up, not down. Now equip that mace by depositing it in the appropriate slot. Guessing it's this slot? Remove the iron mace from your equipment. It has served its purpose. When we created this character for you, we chose swords and axes. Go see if you can find something more appropriate. Okay, aha, I see the secondary attributes. We've got alchemy level, enemy dodge reduction, armor absorption. Okay, so these are the primary ones and these are the secondary ones. Yeah, there's the counter chance. Counter chance affects how likely you are to commit a vindictive act in melee combat by returning an enemy's attack with one of your own. Damn, son. What's this? Traffic cone. You may make a ridiculous hat, but at least you won't get hit by a car. How do I get to it though? The door is locked. God damn it. Ah, here we go. Sword class weapon. This wooden sword is alarmingly undeadly. Can't you find anything better? Excellent. Now equip the wooden sword. Sure. Now we just need some armor. Go find something appropriate. Okay, now we can go up here to... This is a traffic cone. It's a very poor helmet, but we spent all our money for this tutorial on the Iron Mace you can't use. So it will have to do. Equip it on your head. Oh my fucking god, really? Okay, let's remove the fucking sword from us and let's put on the traffic cone. So over here, you're ready to go. Now go kill that monster. I don't see the traffic cone on my head though. Another dingle dead, another tutorial complete. You're making short work of these. Well done. Next tutorial. You know what's fun? Killing deagles. Unfortunately, they are getting craftier. This one has surrounded himself with a body of water, and only one of you is leaving this tutorial alive. Crossbows can be used to shoot monsters from a long ways away. You need two things to use a crossbow and some bolts. First, let's look around for some bolts. Okay. The poor deagles. I'm feeling bad for them, like I constantly just manslaughtering them. There we go. Wooden bolt, best used for practice and for killing vampires. But don't be silly, vampires aren't real. Of course they aren't. Now that we have some bolts, we need to find a crossbow. Genius! Let's put this over here in our belt. Yeah, there we go, baby. This hardy iron crossbow lands a solid bolt. Excellent, now open your character panel by pressing C or by clicking on the character button. Let's put this crossbow somewhere. The character panel has a slot for crossbows. Pick up the crossbow from your inventory by clicking in it, then place the crossbow in your inventory by placing it in the equipment slot. Okay. I put it in my inventory, now let's put it on the character. To fire bolts, right-click on the bolts to equip them. The bolts will appear in the gold square at the bottom of the screen to indicate that they are the active item. Okay. You can now shoot bolts at the deagle by targeting it with the mouse and pressing right-click. Time to die, deagle. I'm really sorry for this. Though act a pimple on the dungeon floor. Excellent. This dingle had surrounded himself with a charming moat of lava, and we left our crossbow in the previous tutorial. Fortunately, we have explosives. Find a pile of bombs and put them in your belt. Pile of bombs, okay. There's a pile of... Oh, makeshift bomb. This is the sort of thing you'd construct in the free time which comes from living alone in a shack out in the middle of the woods. I'm guessing this is a reference to the Puny bomber. Thrown weaponry, bombs, softballs, boomerangs, shuriken and so forth operate in the same way as crossbow bolts do. The main difference is that you don't need a crossbow to use them. Equip the makeshift bombs by right-clicking on them in your belt. You can tell that the bomb has been activated by looking at the gold box at the bottom of your screen that represents the currently active item. Now right click on the deagle to blow it to Kingdom Come. Yes, deagle. There we go, that was easy. The room next to yours contains a Thermo Blobby who will do his best to kill you with his fiery, gooey attacks. Before you go in there and deliver a heroic beatdown, you need to find protection. Open the equipment panel by clicking on the character button or by pressing C. Various types of monsters and spells do various types of damages. You can find magical equipment and skills that will help you resist these effects. Not surprisingly, these are called the resistances. Go pick up the Ring of Ash. Where's the Ring of... Oh, there's the Ring of Ash, okay. You will see 2 slots for rings on the left hand side of the character panel. Equip the Ring of Ash in your equipment screen. Okay. You can see that a small fiery circle has appeared in the resistances panel of the character sheet. Yes, I can indeed see that. Equipping the ring has given you 2 points of conflagratory resistance. This means that you can absorb 2 points of conflagratory damage before it starts to affect you. For instance, suppose a monster hits you for 2 crushing and 2 conflagratory damage. With the Ring of Ash equipped, you would only receive the 2 points of crushing damage. That's a 50% savings. Go kill that Thermo Blobby. Show it who's boss. Oh my god, Thermo Blobby. It's a very hot blob of animated slime. This monster has not noticed your presence. This monster is trying to kill you. Okay, so it's injuring me. It is somewhat injured. Fuck, it's doing a lot of damage to me. It is important to understand that normal armor only protects you against crushing, slashing, and blasting damage. Most monsters do one of these 3 types of damage, but they may have additional special damages on top of that. Crushing, slashing, and blasting, okay. Managing your resistances, specifically getting as much of it as you can, is essential to surviving the dungeon. Next tutorial. Potions. Magic liquids, sorcerer's fluids, wizard juices, whatever you want to call them, they're powerful items that you can find in the dungeons of Dreadmore and store in your belt or inventory in case of emergency. Various potions do different things. You may already have encountered Aqua Regia in a previous tutorial, but most potions are more useful than that. Let's start by finding the potion of invisibility. I can see it, don't you worry. Potion of Invisibility. Inky black liquid swirls of its own accord in this flask. The Potion of Invisibility makes you invisible. Place it in your belt and right click to drink it. Excellent, you will notice that an icon has appeared in the left hand corner of the screen. This is an example of a buff, an active ability that makes you stronger or weaker. In this case, it makes you invisible. Now, note that there is a timer in one corner of the icon. When the timer goes to 0, the effect of the potion wears off. In this case, you will return to visibility. Proceed to the second room and kill the deagle. Okay, I'm running low on invisibility though. This monster has not noticed you. You may have noticed invisibility also wears off when you hit a monster. Proceed to the northern chamber where you will find the second potion. Excellent. Voltaic potion. Fulminaric energy swirl around and around in this potion. The flask occasionally arcs. Okay, let's grab this. The voltaic potion imbues your body with electrical energy, granting you resistance to voltaic attacks and shocking your foes with deadly lightning. Right-click it to drink it. Excellent. I'll proceed to the third room and kill the Electro Blobby. Electro Blobby, if you thought this was just a regular blob of animated slime, then you're in for a shock. This monster is trying to kill you. God damn it. Dodge. What the fuck? You're looking pretty beat up after those battles. Really? I'm at 29 out of 41 health. Why not enjoy a delicious potion of healing? Well, why not, I guess. Potion of healing. A viscous crimson fluid fills this small flask. Tutorial complete. Next tutorial. Some heroes choose to fight with steel, or when the times are tough, weapons of wood and occasionally spaghetti. Others have chosen the cerebral, sagely art of magic, and this is the subject of today's tutorial. Goddamn straight. Magic spells are used in the same way as you use combat skills. Magic can summon pets, transport you in and out of danger, and generally make your life better. For instance, consider the giant moat blocking your progress. By using Euclid's translation, you can move to the other side of the moat. First, equip the spell by clicking on it in your skill belt. Euclid's translation, a more refined, accurate, but more costly version of the jump discontinuity. We are assured that flesh-eating teleportation worms do not really exist. Of course they don't. Now right-click on the other side of the moat to teleport and pull the lever to continue the tutorial. Okay. Excellent. Spells consume mana. The amount of mana consumed is highlighted on the blue mana bar at the bottom of the screen. Okay. To regain mana, you can either wait by hitting space or you can drink booze. Go find the sewer brew, then place it in your belt and right click to drink it. Okay, sure, why not? Sewer brew. When a dwarf must drink in the depths of a sewer, sewer brew is there to ease his soul. Sure, why not? Sewer brew is not a high quality form of alcohol. However, every turn that you still have booze in your system, you will regain mana at a faster rate than you would normally. Specifically 1 point of mana every turn. The fueled by booze icon indicates how long you will remain refreshed. Fueled by booze, you have drunk alcohol and will regenerate MP. 5 turns remaining, okay. The next room contains a deagle. As a wizard, you are weak and puny and would not survive a direct confrontation. Instead, blow him up with your magical powers. First, equip the Pyrokinesis spell in your skill belt by clicking on it. Pyrokinesis, you are a fire starter, a terrific fire starter. You can set them alight with your mind. Next, blow up the deagle by right-clicking on it with the mouse. Tutorial complete. Next tutorial. Nice. Some heroes choose to combine magic and weaponry for potent effects. These wizards often choose to use spells to make their attacks more powerful. These are called buffs. For instance, the Power of Magic Steel spell from the School of Viking Magic infuses your weapon with potent voltaic energies. Click on the Power of Magic Steel spell in your spell belt. Power of Magic Steel. Thunder and storm with the triumph of your magic steel. This spell grants your attacks the power of lightning and you defense against the same. Okay. Now right click to cast. The Power of Magic Steel has now infused your weapon with voltaic energy. This spell stays active for up to 5 attacks, but it also consumes magic as long as it is in effect. If you run out of mana, the spell will dissolve. You can also cancel the spell at any time by pressing the gold X in the buff icon on the left hand side of the screen. Now that you are full of lightning, why not take it out on the enraged Deagle in the other room? Yeah, baby, come here, Deagle. You shall be destroyed. Tutorial complete. Next tutorial. We have completed all the tutorials, baby. So this is it for today's video. Thank you very much for watching. This has been quite pleasant. It's been exactly half an hour since we started this video. Hopefully this will be a long series. At the very least I'm planning 10 episodes for it, but it might be way longer than that. We shall see. But in the meantime, I have a Mastodon account as well as a Matrix room where you can join if you want to get in touch with me. And in the meantime, thank you very much for watching and see you next time.